Hey, welcome to Marla Guides, aka Third Eye, and I'm back here with another channel message. How's it going? Hope you guys are safe wherever you're at. I have some downloads that I need to share. So it was crazy. Like when I was driving, and a lot of people don't know about me, but I'll share this little backstory. I've been in like 6 car accidents from the year of 2019 to 2025. So in that span from 2019 to 2025, I've been in 6 car accidents. They are trying to take my ass out. But obviously, I'm still here, living and breathing. But what I wanted to say is, a lot of people don't know that I have real bad anxiety. I do, and that's not because of me being in 6 car accidents. It's because I've been through a lot of trauma and hardships in my life, and I had to overcome them. And the things that I've been through, it traumatized me to the point where I do have anxiety. I do overthink sometimes, I do get paranoia, but I've actively and been actively healing that. So I'm overcoming that. I was when I'm driving, I like to try to be focused as much as possible because, like I said, I have anxiety when it comes to driving because of my bad experience by being in car accidents. Um, so I'm always trying to be cautious, especially when I'm on the freeway, especially when I'm by like those big 18 wheelers and shit like that. I think the last video I posted, I said something about Final Destination. Whenever I'm by 18 wheelers or one of those big rigs that got the big ass tree logs on the back of their truck, or any truck that has those metal rusted metal wires and poles, I always feel like, oh shit, this is Final Destination. I need to go around them or let them go first. Like I don't like to be near them when I'm driving. I instantly start thinking Final Destination. Nope, nope. I got the King Cups and I got the Empress. So when I was driving, I got like a little download, and basically I got this vision in my this image in my third eye. I also got the Tower card, and I also got the Judgment, followed by the Star card, which is Aquarius energy, and the Hermit mode. Hermit mode. The Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. So, like I said, the image that I had in my head, the vision that I seen in my third eye, basically it was a masculine, it was a man, and it was like a darker skinned man. So this could have been an African American man. Take it how it resonates. But I seen a darker man, and it was kind of at nighttime, so it doesn't have to be a dark skinned man. But for some reason, I said dark skinned it, so it could have been an African American man. But I seen a man. I'm gonna say quote quote African American, but I did see this vision, and it was like set in like the nighttime. But in this vision, it was like this man was in this dark room, and the windows, so the moonlight was shining through the windows, and I'm looking at my windows in my room, in my living room where I'm at, and it's like the windows was the moonlight was peeking, shining through the window, and so this masculine was in his room at nighttime. It's like this masculine, these entities were like on this masculine's man, was on this masculine's body. It's like was clawing at this masculine. The best way, hold on, the best way I can describe it is like it's like millions of arms clawing at a person's body, face, like they're trying to like take him, and it seemed like they're trying to take him underground to the underworld. That's what I was getting. And so I told you I did get this. So this was a King of Cups. But this King of Cups, he is under judgment. That's why I got this Tower card. He's going through a tower moment. He is under judgment. Um, and I'm thinking that it's something he did to an Empress star energy. So this masculine is in hermit mode. Like I said, he's in a room, a dark room by himself, and it's a bunch of entities attached to him that's on this man's body, that's attached to this man's vessel. I don't know if people in the collective, if you guys are sick right now, because I feel sick. Like I feel like my throat and my nose and stuff is starting to get clogged and runny. Maybe you're going through ascension symptoms and stuff like that. So that's gonna look like fevers and colds and body aches and body pain and sore throats, lack of sleep, lack of you feeling fatigue and feeling what's that called? Something else I can't think of the name, but you're just feeling like under the weather. So people collective, you might be going through ascension symptoms right now. Um, Rest as much as you can because you're getting like an upgrade, um, as they like to say. But yeah, like I was saying, this masculine has entities attached to him and they're clawing out at him, and it's like they're trying to take him to the underworld. Oh God, I can't talk. It's like they're trying to stop me from talking. They're trying. It's like they're taking him to the underworld, and I'm really getting like um this masculine. He with this King of Cups masculine was supposed to offer this Empress up, this Empress star energy up, and I'm guessing too. I'm so sorry, but God, it's like they do not want me to get this message out. They're messing with my throat chakra. But we're gonna continue to do what we gotta do to get this message out. But this King of Cups, I'm getting the vibe that this King of Cups was supposed to offer up this Empress star energy and to these entities or to the underworld, like I was saying. And so he couldn't complete the mission. That's what I'm getting. Couldn't complete the mission. He couldn't get the job done. And so he's becoming like the sacrifice because he couldn't sacrifice this Empress. He made a bad judgment call. Look at with the judgment card, literally. And now, in result of that, being too, he was too. It was what am I trying to say? He was too. He didn't do enough research. He didn't think this through. He didn't think about the repercussions, like spiritual laws and things like that when you're into occult practices, when you start giving sacrifices, when you start trying to sacrifice people for whatever reason. I'm not going and all that, but it's a lot that goes into these different practices and things that people they do. And so I don't really think this King of Cups even thought about any other repercussions. I don't think he even thought about like how this was going to affect him, if he could complete the mission, or how any of this was going to actually transpire and play out. So basically what I'm getting is that this King of Cups was sold a dream. It was glamorous. I just heard the song Flashing like that Kanye West song. Like basically this masculine was sold a dream and was basically saying, "Oh yeah, if you do this and if you get that for me, and if you do this, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. You can get this. You can have this." Basically, this masculine was sold a dream, and at the time, this masculine was like all in it because this masculine was blinded by greed and materialistic stuff. Because that's what this masculine was promised. This masculine was promised materialistic things, finances, money, whatever you want to call it. If he was able to sacrifice this empress, star energy, and give them up to the entities or to the underworld, and they will, and this masculine was going to be able to get all the things that they're promised. But this masculine couldn't get it done. So now, when you send out an attack, or when you send out spell work and stuff like that, when you send out stuff and it doesn't hit the target that it's supposed to hit, it gotta go somewhere. It's going back to this King of Cups. Because the stuff that he sent or he did towards this Empress Star energy, it didn't stick, it didn't even hit. So now it's going back to him, which means he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, which means that's why these entities are clawing at him, because they're taking him, taking his soul, taking his vessel to the underworld. Like his vessel, his body is in the physical plane right now. It's on 3D Earth. But his soul, his spirit, it's been tainted, and it got took him back to the underworld. That's why he's under judgment. That's why this tower moment is about to happen. That's why, like I said, he's isolated in a room by himself, because his soul, his spirit has been tainted, has been taken over by these entities. I'm telling you, in my head, it's like I see a man like this, and it's like his head is down, and these entities are like all attached on his body. Why his arms like this? On his body, and they're like clawing at him. Like these entities are angry. These are angry spirits, because this masculine disturbed these spirits' peace. And I'm not saying these spirits were like at peace to begin with, but it's like you bothered these spirits, these entities, and you weren't able to hold up your end of the bargain. These entities, these spirits, these demonic forces, they are angry. They are pissed, because now they've been woken up, or they've been resurrected, or they've been summoned to do something, and they need something. If the original target cannot be sacrificed, then who becomes the target? Who becomes the sacrificial lamb? This King of Cups. I literally see this king. I don't even see tears. I think this masculine, I'm getting solely, this is a masculine. This masculine that I'm seeing, I don't see no tears. This masculine can't cry physically, but internally on the inside, this masculine is crying. This masculine is in pain. This masculine is scared. This masculine is like traumatized. That this masculine didn't think about none of this when it was pertaining to this Empress Star energy, because he didn't care, like I said, because he was promised riches and materialistic aspects and stuff like that. Now this masculine wants to apologize. Now this masculine wants to be better, but you cannot change the outcome. This masculine will be the sacrificial lamb. I just heard rest in peace. So if y'all know like WWE, and y'all know what's it called? The Undertaker. You know how his little slogan he be doing, rest in peace. That's what I'm getting. Like I'm not seeing like this masculine physically gonna pass away. I mean, he might. I, we never know. But I'm solely getting like this masculine is not gonna be at peace. But I heard like rest in peace. Like this masculine wants to be just at peace. This masculine wants to rest in peace. This masculine can't sleep. I'm seeing this masculine possibly is losing weight, so they're not eating properly. I'm seeing also this masculine might be going through some paranormal activities, and the paranormal activity confirmation, the paranormal activities that this masculine is going through, it's these entities, it's these demonic forces that is after him, the demonic forces that he summoned to You sacrifice this Empress star energy. These entities, these demonic forces, is the paranormal activity that's going on there. These entities are playing with this masculine. They are the puppet master. And this King of Cups, this masculine is the puppet. They are stringing him along and fucking with him, his mental, his psyche. This masculine's gonna go end up going crazy. This massive, I keep hearing, make it stop, make it. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I did a video last year. My stomach's growling. I need to eat something, but disregard that. But I did a video. Hold on, let me go scroll down. I did a video posted last year, and I don't. Okay, so it's even what you wish for other comes your reality. Let me see. Yeah, it's what you wish for other comes your reality, or it's the trickster got tricked. One of those two videos I posted last year, or this is kind of like a part two. This masculine is so I'm seeing that this masculine is going to end up having to go get some psychiatric, some mental health help. Because I'm seeing that this masculine is going to be so deranged in a way where the people around him is going to notice. He's going to have outbursts. He's going to be like, I don't want to say, so like some people who are drug addicts, right? They start hallucinating, or whenever you take something, you start hallucinating. When you start hallucinating shit, I'm seeing this masculine's hallucinating, and he's starting like acting like strange and stuff like that. And it's like tweaking that term. I don't want to use that term because I don't want to seem judgmental, but that's what I'm getting, so I have to say it. It's like this masculine is starting to tweak as if he was like on something or he was hallucinating. And so the people around him are going to start noticing that. That's really what I'm getting. The people around him are going to start noticing. Yeah, Emperor Reverse. Like I told you, it's a mask thing. Emperor Reverse. The people are going to start noticing um, the masculine's behavior, and I'm thinking it's an emperor. Okay, I'm getting it's an emperor, so it's another masculine that's going to start noticing this King of Cups energy behavior. Like I'm getting that this emperor is going to start noticing this King of Cups behavior, and they're going to probably say something. They're probably going to like. I just I just heard what's it called, intervention. So it's like I don't know if this is family or this is work. I'm getting heavy family and work, so it can be both. He could be having outbursts and having some things happen at work, but I also can see that this could be family as well. But I'm also getting another vision in my head, in my third eye. It's like this masculine is on the floor sitting down, and it's like, no, no, please, please, please. I'm seeing that. So it's like he's begging these entities and these demonic forces to leave him alone, but it don't work like that. You this Oh God. But I'm telling people, this is why I'm telling people, like, when it comes to like the spiritual stuff, this witchcraft and all that stuff, you have to be cautious of what you do, because it's always a price to pay. And mm, I damn, that was too. Ooh, let me tell you why that was the justice card that flipped out. Mm, I'm gonna keep it. I got too many cards that flipped out, but I'm keeping this justice card. All these cards just flipped out. I'm not taking none of these cards. What I'm taking is justice card though. That justice card flipped out, right? That justice card flipped out. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. No, this is justice for this Empress. Because I really truly feel like this Empress didn't really do anything. This Empress star energy, Aquarius energy, I don't think this Empress did anything to this masculine, this King of Cups. I really solely feel like this masculine might have been jealous of this Empress star energy and wanted to take rightfully their birthright, so their spiritual inheritance, so their gifts, their spiritual abilities, and that's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that this masculine um tried to sacrifice this Empress star energy, and so I'm getting a very calculated energy. I'm getting a very calculated energy. So now this masculine is is going through karma, like I said, with the judgment and the tower. This is masculine karma. This masculine might drive This masculine might drive himself crazy to the point where he feels like the only way to stop this suffering is he have to take himself out. But I don't think the what I'm getting, because that's what I'm being told, is like that's too easy. If you take yourself out, that's too easy. I really solely feel like this masculine might go get locked up in a mental health facility, a psychiatric hospital, because this masculine is not going to. This masculine is can't take it. The thing is, this masculine, this masculine. I feel like this masculine knew about spirituality, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, any other practice. I feel like this masculine knew about some stuff. This masculine wasn't a very knowledgeable person about a lot of things, because if he were, he wouldn't be going through what he's going through right now, or he's about to. But I'm getting that this masculine, he he didn't do enough research. Like I said, he made like hefty decisions. He made judgment calls too quick without thinking about the consequences. And this masculine can't take himself out. These spirits, these entities, these demonic forces are not going to let this masculine take himself out because it's too easy. They're going to make this masculine suffer. Not only that, I think because of who this Empress star energy is, they messed up, which means they owe this Empress star energy. It's like they owe her. It's like they have a duty now. It's like they work, these entities and these demonic forces. It's like they work for this Emperor Star energy. It's like they made a vow. Um, I see. So I'm getting another image now of like the medieval time where they were like the knights and the knights and all that, where they wore like the armor and stuff. So right now I'm getting like knights bowing down on one knee towards their Her Majesty. People of high honor. So kings and queens and rulers and gods and goddesses and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that image of when the knights and stuff back in the medieval times, they were bowing down to show their respect and all that's what I'm getting when it comes to this Empress star energy. These entities are like bowing down to this Empress star energy because it's like they found out who the truth they found out the truth. It's like they found out who this Empress star energy really is, and they know they messed up. If now it's like we work for you now. You tell us what to do. We are your servants. You are our master. You basically, we live to serve you. We're here to serve you. We are here to worship you. We are here to obey you. You tell us what to do. We are going to do what you want us to do. That's what I'm getting. This masculine This King of Cups energy has really, um, I just heard lost his soul. This masculine is tainted. I'm also seeing another image. It's like this masculine vessel is here physically going through all this abuse and trauma and different psychological spiritual warfare, but his soul is not there. But subconsciously in his head, his soul is like crying in like in another I see like another dark room where this masculine is like in a fetal position in the corner of a dark room crying. That's very sad, but confirmation. It's kind of like this is what happens when you think you're bigger than a program. This is what happens when you think that you're more powerful or more knowledgeable, um, as you clearly don't know who you're messing with or what you're doing, because you never know who protects who. You don't know how far these spiritual go. You don't know how far the spiritual stuff go. I just got the Page of Cups. So this masculine could be in lack, or this masculine could be in lack. So this masculine will be going through some. I just heard some financial difficulties. He could have want this to happen to you, collective. Take it how it resonates. But like I said, what you wish to other comes to you. It becomes your reality. So what he wanted for you, collective, it's going back to him. I really solely feel like this mask confirmation. I really solely feel like this masculine is about to go through some real difficult times. I just heard like Dark Night of the Soul, but it's like it's too late for this person to repent because I really feel like none of the stuff that this masculine did was justified. I don't even get any bad intentions, bad vibes from you, collective. If you're representing this Empress Star energy, I don't get any bad vibes from you. I don't. The only bad vibes I'm getting is for this King of Cups energy, this masculine. Let's get some. Get a couple more cards to clarify. Yeah, look at his Wheel of Fortune has stopped. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This masculine's Wheel of Fortune has stopped. It's dry. He is not bringing anything. So this masculine could have got fired from his job, or this masculine could have is about to. But didn't I say earlier in this video how this masculine is going to start going? Is going to start showing signs like under like he's hallucinating at work or in front of his family and stuff like that. Like this masculine could be going through like spiritual psychosis. Yeah. This masculine, this masculine could be going through some confirmation. This masculine could be going through some spiritual psychosis. Confirmation again. This masculine could be going through some. God damn. Yeah. This masculine could be going through some spiritual psychosis right now. So he's hallucinating. He is like I said, it's like I don't want to sound judgmental, but this is what I'm getting. It's like this masculine is tweaking. Like he's tweaking out. So it's like if this masculine's under some type of hallucination drugs, let's just say that. Allegedly, this masculine can start hallucinating that he sees things crawling up on him, or it's things that's trying to get on him, and he starts like doing all type of weird stuff. And so that's a form of like hallucinating, like hallucination and stuff like that. But yeah, this masculine is definitely going through spiritual psychosis because of what he did. He was greedy, very, very greedy. That's why they said money is the root of all evil. Money is one of the biggest sins. It's like a lot of people sin because of money. Um, yeah, a lot of people sin because of money, because of what they feel that they lack. And this masculine definitely felt like he lacked it someday, so he wanted to take from somebody else, and he wanted to take from this Empress Star Energy Collective. Let's get some other cards. That's why I say treat people how you want to be treated, and you know My big thing is if you're not really a spiritual person and you don't really know nothing about spirituality or witchcraft, um, don't just jump in something and think, "Oh, I'm a pro," or "Oh, I can do this. I can just Google." It's way more complex because you have people who's been into spirituality, who's been into witchcraft and different practices pretty much their whole life. So you have high priest and high priestess who's been alive for years, who were born into certain stuff, who's been into this stuff, who's been practicing on this path for their pretty much their whole life. So they know how to do stuff. You can't call yourself your high priest or high priestess when you are just now getting associated with spirituality. Like you haven't even mastered your gifts and stuff yet. So you can't say you're like this powerful being when you don't even know your gifts completely. You're not even in tune with your gifts yet. And so this masculine, what I'm getting like this masculine I'm getting like is a habitual liar. That's exactly what I heard. This masculine is like psychotic or like like a sociopath. This is a habitual liar. This is somebody who lies and believes their own lies. So this masculine was lying, and I just heard this masculine was lying to a group of people, and so they were trying to basically make it seem like I just said, like they were this spiritual being that they had gifts and that they were in tune, that they can do this, and I'm pretty sure this masculine was charging people money and stuff to do certain stuff. So not only is he getting karma because he couldn't sacrifice this sun star energy, he also was lying to people, taking money from people, scamming people, and scamming people and making it seem like he can make dreams come. Like basically, he can make these dreams become your reality. Like he was a genie in a bottle. Like this masculine was this scamming people, taking people money, but that's that energetic exchange when that's not good. That's another reason why this masculine is under judgment because he was lying. He was using spirituality as a way to gain money for the wrong reasons. He's going through karma for different reasons. So this master's not just going to karma because he tried to sacrifice an empress, a star, and this being of high honor. He didn't try to just sacrifice her. He tried to use spirituality as a come up to gain money, but also misleading people in the wrong direction and taking money from these people and his master could have been charging. But like I said, this is a habitual liar, so he's very good at lying. He's very good at sounding convincing. He's very good at persuading people. These people who actually sought out and got services done from this masculine could have paid this masculine hundreds of dollars, and he's seen this as a come up, as a oh I can scam people. They don't know, but guess who know? Spirit know. The ethers know, the universe know, God know. Like it's forces, it's beings out there that are not physically present, but spiritually they are aware. This masculine was adding tally marks, ranking up karma to their sentence. Now they got a lot of karmic debt they gotta pay. Now I'm getting like this master's gonna be reincarnated again in the next lifetime, and he's gonna have to pay back this karma for what he did in his lifetime. Because he ranked up so much karma that he's not gonna be able to live out this karma in this lifetime to be able to pay it back. He's gonna have to pay it back in the next lifetime. That's if he don't do anything like this in the next lifetime. Some people they have the same patterns and the same logic and mindset and stuff like that. In this same spirit, same soul, different vessel. So hopefully, when this master is reincarnated in the next lifetime, he's gonna be in a different vessel. He don't have that same type of mindset and stuff where he thinks, "Oh, I can scam people for money. They don't know the truth. I don't gotta tell them the truth. I can just tell them X, Y, Z, and tell them I can make dreams come reality." That is what I'm getting. This mask got a whole lot. This mask. The thing is though, because I'm also getting like this masculine. Um, people are starting to come to this mask and asking this masculine questions like, "Hey, what's going on? This does not make sense," or "Hey, I nothing is working," or "Hey, if this masculine was doing love spells or stuff like that," and they're like, if people pay for love spells, never pay for a love spell, never do a love spell. You don't take people's free will, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. But if somebody did a if paid for a love spell, and this masculine did a love spell, and they came back and it was like, "Hey, my partner left me," or "Hey, that my partner didn't come back to me," or "Hey, they didn't come to me," or "Hey, they're not obsessed," like, "Hey, they're like," because this masculine is not a real high priest. That's not a real practitioner. This is a fake. He doesn't have the authority to do it. Now, when I was saying about these love spells and stuff, why not to do it? When you do love spells on a person, you're taking somebody's free will away. You're never supposed to take anybody's free will away, because you're making it basically what you're saying is you don't have authority to make your own decision. So I'm going to make it for you, and I'm going to take that right from you when everybody have rights as humans. And so another thing is, it's a movie called Love Don't Cost a Thing, where the main character woman, she was like the rich evil woman, crazy. She I don't want to say she did woo stuff, but she was psychotic. She was crazy, and she was madly in love with Martin Lawrence's character in the movie. I don't even know his name. I don't remember the name. I don't remember none of their names in the movie, but I know Martin Lawrence was the character. And she was obsessed with him, and she tried to kill him and all types of XYZ stuff. Also, Martin Lawrence, he was. I think he was. I want to say he was kind of. I want to say he was. I don't want to say he was rich. The woman was rich, but he wasn't feeling her like that. So it doesn't matter how much money, materialistic aspects, how good you're doing in life. If a person not feeling you, they're not feeling you. They don't like you. They don't like you. You can't put something on somebody and make them like you. They're gonna actually dislike you way more. So Marlon's character, he at first he was like cool, but it started to get weird. It started to get too overbearing and stuff for him. So I think I want to say he got like restraining orders and stuff. I don't know, but it got to the point where she was popping up at him, like popping up places he'll be. He also um it was another character that Martin Lawrence actually really did like, and I want to say that was like his childhood friend growing up, or one of his good friends. And so he was leaning more to her because I was more he resonated with her. His soul resonated more with her than the rich, crazy person. And I want to say the woman that he resonated with, I want to say her real name is Regina Hall. I think her name is Regina Hall. I think so. If it's not Regina Hall, I don't. I know her name is Regina. Her real name is Regina. But if it's not Regina Hall, just type in black actress's name Regina, and then you gonna see. But in that movie, um, at the end, the crazy woman, I want to say she ended up dying because it was just crazy. She tried to kill Martin Lawrence, but that's how these love spells go. Like you make the person so madly in love with you, they become psychotic, they become aggressive, they become abusive, they become detrimental to your health. They start popping up everywhere. They start trying to sabotage. Because they just want to, and they want to be in your skin. They want to be with you, and you're rejecting them. So it's like, why don't you want me? Like, what's wrong with me? And then they start getting vengeful, and they start getting like evil and shit like that. So it's like, what's wrong with me? Why won't you want me? And they go on this whole little quest of trying to like get to you or get back to you and stuff like that. That's why you don't do these love spells and stuff, because these love spells can take a turn. Now, I don't do love spells, but I know it's people out there that do. To each your own. You gotta, yeah. And if you're a new person that's getting into spirituality and stuff like that, don't do love spells. It's not worth it. If a person doesn't like you, take that as a blessing, because you never know. It's something you're being protected from. it might bruise your ego, and it does because we all have an ego. And if you have a healthy ego, you should understand not everybody's going to like you. And if your ego is a little bit undeveloped and you're still kind of egotistical in a way, you're going to start feeling some type of way. You're going to start feeling rejected. You're going to start feeling like something's wrong with you. You're going to start feeling wounded. So you're going to start feeling vengeful and like, what the fuck? Like, why is this work? Why he don't like me or why she don't like me? What's wrong with me? What do they got that I don't? So you're going to start acting a certain way. But if you have a healthy ego where when you are more in line, you're going to understand not everybody's going to like you and not God's rejection is God's protection. So yeah, so that's why I'm seeing like if this masculine, if this King of Cups, if this masculine was doing any type of love spells or any type of work, and then clients are coming back and they're like, hey, the stuff isn't working. Why isn't it working? It's been X amount of time. You know, it's been months, it's been weeks, it's been and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, it takes time. And I'm like, no, like it should have been happened already. Like, mm, yeah, I'm just seeing this masculine is in a very bad um a very bad situation overall. Like this masculine is losing money, this masculine is losing resources, this masculine is losing respect, this masculine is losing their mind. Like this masculine is losing. This masculine is on the losing end of the stick. Because they just weren't dead. This is definitely this is a karmic lesson because I feel like this masculine does this in every lifetime. Like I was talking about, if this masculine is reincarnated again in the next lifetime, he's gonna have to pay karmic debt back. I feel like this masculine does this in every lifetime and doesn't learn the lesson. But I'm feeling like this masculine is waking up, like, oh, I really fucked up, but it don't matter because he's gonna have to pay back that karmic debt, and that means he's going to be reincarnated again in the next lifetime, same soul, same spirit, in a different vessel, and that masculine is going to have to pay back that karmic debt. Or it doesn't matter if he get reincarnated into a woman or a man, same soul, same spirit, just different vessel. They're going to have to pay back that karmic debt in the next lifetime. That is what I'm getting. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications. If you are interested in booking with me for a personal reading, I am doing personal readings right now. $25 for 30, 40 minutes. These are phone call readings. I'm also working on some other stuff right now. I'm really excited. I'm not going to speak on it too much, but I am working on some other stuff for my business and everything like that. So if you are someone that is interested and want to know more um, about spirituality, or if you need some spiritual guidance, please feel free to check the description box on my channel to see how you can book with me. Yeah, that was the message.